Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. Today's been day 27 of this year's 75 hard challenge for the winter arc. So it's been a bit of a different day. We're away at a competition, so I'm going to make this short and sweet because I got to get to bed pretty quick. But today, woke up, knocked out the supplements, reading, knocked that out of the way really quick. And then self-education I'm going to do pretty quick, just watch some videos, some stuff like that. Make sure I've got that. And then I also did a bit of mindset work earlier. Did the manifestation meditation right when we woke up. It was a little bit different than the usual routine because we're obviously not at home, but made it work. And then honestly, today we knocked out a ridiculous amount of cardio with all the combined walking around, racing, all this stuff going on. So then played volleyball for probably over an hour and a half. So really solid day in that sense. Knocked out all the workouts there. So gonna knock out the reel right before I go to bed. Stories have not uploaded, so really solid day in that sense. So moving on, actually nutrition's the last thing I want to touch on. Making sure I'm trying to track my calories. I'm still well within them, so making sure that I'm keeping an eye on that. Protein's not as high as I wanted, but can't control all the food I have here because it's being catered, so is what it is honestly, but doing the best we can. So today just want to give a brief update on how the first races went. So there's a lot of issues with the scheduling. So what was initially planned to be 2 races for all of the marbles ended up being 1, and it ended up being a shorter race with less time penalty. So it was super close. What ended up happening is did the race. I started second because it was an interval start, ended up finishing first, but I ended up placing 6th overall. So it was really solid. All the top 8 competitors in my group finished within 30 seconds of each other. Everyone shot fantastically. I actually shot clean, which is the first time I've done it in a long time. So really happy with that. Not as happy with my placing, but honestly had a really solid run. I knew I pushed as hard as I could. Consistency did pay off because considering the fact I ran probably my fastest time I ever have for this kind of race, and I'm at my heaviest that I've ever ran it. So I'm really happy with that. So considering I'm going up against guys who are probably 150, 160, and I ran this at about 220, I'm pretty happy to be placing that high in the province. So really happy with that. Solid result, and just honestly another incredible experience to be able to take home. So didn't get as much footage as I wanted, but I'm going to be getting some more from people who did take it next few days, so I'll be putting up some posts on that soon, especially when the weekend's done. And then all I've got to look forward to tomorrow is we've got one more race, but it's more of a fun one, not so much for placing. And this one we get to do in Halloween costumes, so I'll try and get some more photos, videos of that, so you can have some goofy ones, but it'll be a really fun one. So I'll keep you guys updated on that. But yeah, overall, I think biggest lesson today is making sure to stay humble and still being able to perform, because I wasn't cocky necessarily coming into it, but I had higher expectations of myself. So I'm not unhappy with the result I got. Nearly as much as I have been in past, but I know I could have done better if I hadn't been super cocky. But yeah, honestly overall though, shooting was as good as it could have been. Couldn't have been any better. I was really happy with that. Overall results, really fast time. So again, props to everyone else who I raced against. They did some crazy work knocking that out. But yeah, I think biggest lesson for today is I never would have been able to pull off a run like I did today without lots and lots of training, especially at this weight. So it goes to show, you put in the consistency, the results will show. Being 6th best in the province takes a lot of work. So I challenge you guys, find something difficult, set a goal of achieving it, and chase after it hard as you can. Because I guarantee you, with enough consistency, discipline, and pursuit of it, you will achieve your goals. With that, I'm going to call the video. Have a great night, everyone. I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.